All right, guys, so I just wanted to do a quick intro to this SAB page 134, and then it's also the other side, 135. So if you don't have your page open right now, go grab your SAB and open up to this page. So it's on equivalent fractions, and although, you know, it's 8 problems and you're probably going to try and just fly through them, I want to make sure you're reading the directions and you do everything that's asked of you so that you get full credit for this assignment, okay? So determine the equivalent fraction, show or explain, and I want you to really underline those on your page, okay, because it's really important. Show or explain how you determine the fractions are equivalent. So in this case, I'm going to zoom in on the first one. In this case, we have 1/2 is equal to blank over 12. So we know that we can just multiply and figure out what that top missing number is. 2 times what gives me 12? The answer is 6. So then I do the same thing on the top. 1 times 6 is 6. So 1/2 is equal to 6/12, which makes sense because 6 is half of 12. Now, that's not enough for the answer. That's great that we found the missing number, but now we need to show or explain how we figured out that these fractions are actually equivalent to each other. So one way you can do it is by showing. All right, showing just means drawing 2 shapes around the same size. They don't have to be perfect. You can see mine aren't. And then splitting the first one, representing this half, splitting the first one in half and shading in 1/2. And then taking the second one to represent 6/12 and then cut it into 12 pieces. So I'm going to cut it 4 this way and then 3 the opposite way, and then I'm going to shade in 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can see why 1/2 is equivalent to 6/12. That is showing. Now you could be done with that problem. Or if you don't want to draw out the fractions and you just want to explain it, you would actually write out an explanation. So I'll give you an example of that. I know that 1/2 is equivalent to 6/12 because 6 is half of 12 and 1 is half of 2. That is an explanation. So you have a choice. You have a choice between showing or explaining, but just filling in that missing number is not enough for this assignment, okay? So I just wanted to go over that first one with you so that you knew exactly what you were supposed to be doing for these 2 pages. Make sure that you have either the show or the explain for every single one of them. All right, you guys are going to do great. Good luck.